Expanded Summary of You Are a Badass by Sincero. Introduction. You Are a Badass by Sincero is a transformative self-help book aimed at helping readers overcome their self-imposed limitations, embrace their inner strength, and create the life they desire. Sincero, a former skeptic of the self-help genre, presents her insights with a blend of humor, personal anecdotes, and practical advice. She believes that everyone has the potential to lead an extraordinary life, but often, it is our own thoughts, fears, and habits that keep us stuck in mediocrity. The book is divided into 5 parts, each building on the last to guide the reader on a journey of self-discovery, empowerment, and action. Sincero's writing is both motivational and relatable, making it easy for readers to see themselves in her stories and apply her advice to their own lives. Part 1, How You Got This Way. Chapter 1, My Subconscious Made Me Do It. The opening chapter sets the stage by exploring the powerful influence of the subconscious mind. Sincero explains that many of our beliefs and behaviors are shaped by our subconscious, often without us even realizing it. These beliefs are typically formed in childhood and are deeply rooted in our experiences, environment, and the messages we receive from those around us. For example, if you grew up in a household where money was always a source of stress, you might have internalized the belief that wealth is hard to come by or that being rich is somehow bad. These subconscious beliefs can create self-imposed limitations that affect every aspect of your life, from your career to your relationships. Sincero emphasizes the importance of identifying and challenging these limiting beliefs. She suggests that by becoming aware of the stories we tell ourselves, we can begin to rewrite them and create new, empowering beliefs that support our goals and desires. Key concepts. Subconscious programming, the idea that our beliefs and behaviors are often dictated by our subconscious mind. Limiting beliefs, negative beliefs that restrict our potential and keep us from achieving our goals. Awareness, the first step to change is becoming aware of the beliefs that are holding you back. Chapter 2, The G Word. In this chapter, Sincero introduces the concept of source energy, which she describes as the universal force that connects all things. While some may refer to this energy as God, the universe, or a higher power, Sincero prefers to keep it non-denominational and inclusive, allowing readers to define it in their own terms. She argues that tapping into this source energy is essential for manifesting the life you want. By aligning your thoughts and actions with this energy, you can create synchronicities and opportunities that seem almost magical. This concept is closely related to the law of attraction, which suggests that the energy you put out into the world, whether positive or negative, will attract similar energy back to you. Sincero encourages readers to cultivate a deep sense of trust in this energy. She advises them to let go of the need to control every aspect of their lives and instead, trust that the universe is working in their favor, even when things seem uncertain. Key concepts. Source energy, the universal force that connects all things and helps manifest desires. Law of attraction, the idea that the energy you emit will attract similar energy back to you. Trust, the importance of trusting in the universe and the process of life. Chapter 3, Present as a Pigeon. Sincero delves into the importance of living in the present moment. She explains that many people are either stuck in the past, dwelling on regrets and missed opportunities, or are anxiously fixated on the future, worrying about things that haven't even happened yet. Both of these tendencies prevent us from fully experiencing and appreciating the present moment. The author draws on the concept of mindfulness, which is the practice of being fully present and engaged in the current moment. Mindfulness allows us to become more aware of our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings, leading to a deeper sense of peace and contentment. Sincero suggests that practicing gratitude is one of the most effective ways to stay present. By focusing on what you have right now, rather than what you lack or what you hope to gain in the future, you can shift your mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance. Key concepts. Mindfulness, the practice of being fully present and aware in the current moment. Gratitude, a powerful tool for staying present and cultivating a positive mindset. Letting go, releasing the past and not worrying about the future to fully embrace the present. Part 2, How to Embrace Your Inner Badass. Chapter 4, The Big Snooze. The big snooze is Sincero's playful term for the ego, the part of us that is resistant to change and growth. The big snooze prefers to keep us safe and comfortable, even if that means keeping us stuck in unfulfilling situations. This chapter explores how the ego can sabotage our efforts to improve our lives, by convincing us that it's safer to stay small and avoid risks. Sincero describes how the big snooze operates through fear, doubt, and self-criticism. It is the voice in your head that says you're not good enough, that you'll never succeed, or that it's too late to change. The big snooze is highly skilled at rationalizing why you should settle for less, often under the guise of practicality or realism. To combat the big snooze, Sincero advises readers to become aware of when their ego is taking over and to consciously choose to act in spite of their fears. She suggests using affirmations and visualization to retrain your mind and create new, empowering beliefs. Key concepts. Ego, the part of us that resists change and prefers to stay comfortable and safe. Fear, a tool used by the ego to keep us from taking risks and pursuing our dreams. Affirmations and visualization, techniques to help overcome the ego's resistance and create new, positive beliefs. Chapter 5, Self-Perception is a Zoo. In this chapter, Sincero explores the concept of self-perception and how it shapes our reality. She explains that the way we see ourselves influences every aspect of our lives, from our relationships to our career choices. If you perceive yourself as capable and worthy, you will naturally attract opportunities that reflect that belief. Conversely, if you see yourself as unworthy or incapable, you will attract situations that reinforce those negative beliefs. Sincero emphasizes the importance of cultivating a positive self-image. This involves challenging negative self-talk and replacing it with empowering thoughts. She suggests using daily affirmations and visualization as tools to shift your self-perception and align it with your goals. The chapter also touches on the concept of the upper limit problem, a term coined by author Gay Hendricks. This concept suggests that we all have an internal thermostat setting for how much success, love, and happiness we believe we deserve. When we exceed this limit, we unconsciously sabotage ourselves to return to our comfort zone. Sincero encourages readers to raise their internal thermostat by expanding their self-perception and allowing themselves to receive more. Key concepts. Self-perception, the way we see ourselves and how it influences our reality. Upper limit problem, the unconscious tendency to sabotage ourselves when we exceed our perceived limits of success or happiness. Affirmations and visualization, tools to shift self-perception and align with your goals. Chapter 6, Love the One You Is. Sincero dives into the importance of self-love in this chapter. She argues that many people struggle with feelings of unworthiness, which leads them to settle for less in life. Self-love is not about being selfish or narcissistic, rather, it is about recognizing your inherent worth and treating yourself with the same kindness and respect that you would offer to others. The author offers practical advice for cultivating self-love, including taking care of your physical health, setting boundaries in relationships, and forgiving yourself for past mistakes. She emphasizes that self-love is a lifelong practice that requires consistency and commitment. Sincero also discusses the concept of mirrors in relationships. She explains that the way we treat ourselves sets the standard for how others treat us. If you love and respect yourself, you will attract people who do the same. Conversely, if you are critical and harsh with yourself, you are likely to attract people who reflect that negativity. Key concepts. Self-love, the practice of treating yourself with kindness, respect, and compassion. Boundaries, setting limits in relationships to protect your well-being. Mirrors, the idea that the way we treat ourselves sets the standard for how others treat us. Chapter 7, I Know You Are But What Am I? This chapter delves deeper into the concept of mirrors and how the people we attract into our lives reflect our inner state. Sincero explains that if you find yourself surrounded by toxic or negative people, it may be a sign that you need to do some inner work. She encourages readers to take responsibility for the energy they bring into their relationships and to be mindful of the kinds of people they allow into their lives. By raising your own vibration, through self-love, positivity, and intentional living, you can attract more positive and supportive people. Sincero also touches on the importance of forgiveness in relationships. She explains that holding on to grudges and resentment only serves to lower your vibration and keep you stuck in negative patterns. Forgiveness, on the other hand, frees you from the past and allows you to move forward with a lighter heart. Key concepts. Mirrors, the people in our lives reflect our inner state and can serve as opportunities for growth. Vibration, the energy we emit, which attracts similar energy in relationships and experiences. Forgiveness, the act of letting go of resentment to free yourself from the past. Part 3, How to Tap into the Motherlode. Chapter 8, What Are You Doing Here? In this chapter, Sincero addresses the concept of purpose and how it relates to living a fulfilling life. She believes that everyone has a unique gift or calling that they are meant to share with the world. However, many people either don't know what their purpose is or are too afraid to pursue it. Sincero encourages readers to follow their passions and to pursue the things that make them feel alive. She explains that when you are aligned with your purpose, you are more likely to experience joy, fulfillment, and success. The author also stresses the importance of taking action. It's not enough to simply know what you want, you have to be willing to go after it with everything you've got. She offers practical tips for discovering your purpose, including paying attention to what excites you, listening to your intuition, and taking inspired action. Key concepts. Purpose, the unique gift or calling that each person is meant to share with the world. Passion, the things that make you feel alive and excited about life. Inspired action, taking bold, decisive action that is aligned with your purpose and passion. Chapter 9, Loincloth Man. Sincero uses the story of a man who lived in a loincloth and meditated in a cave as a metaphor for the balance between spirituality and materialism. She explains that you don't have to renounce the material world to be spiritual. It's possible to enjoy the pleasures of life, such as money, success, and luxury, while also being connected to source energy. The chapter challenges the common misconception that spiritual people should not desire wealth or material success. Sincero argues that money is simply a tool, and it can be used for good or ill, depending on how you approach it. She encourages readers to embrace both their spiritual and material desires, and to see them as complementary rather than conflicting. Key concepts. Spirituality and materialism, the idea that you can enjoy material success while also being spiritually connected. Money as a tool, viewing money as a neutral resource that can be used to create positive change. Balance, the importance of balancing your spiritual and material desires to create a fulfilling life. Chapter 10, Meditation 101. Sincero introduces meditation as a powerful tool for connecting with your higher self and quieting the mind. She explains that many people are intimidated by meditation because they think it requires perfect stillness or complete emptiness of thought. However, she reassures readers that meditation is a practice, and it's okay if your mind wanders. The author offers simple meditation techniques that are accessible to beginners. These include focusing on your breath, repeating a mantra, or visualizing a peaceful scene. The goal of meditation is not to achieve perfect stillness, but to develop a habit of regularly connecting with your inner self. Sincero also discusses the benefits of meditation, which include reduced stress, increased clarity, and a deeper sense of peace. She encourages readers to make meditation a daily practice, even if it's just for a few minutes a day. Key concepts. Meditation, a practice of quieting the mind and connecting with your higher self. Mindfulness, the awareness of the present moment that is often cultivated through meditation. Consistency, the importance of making meditation a regular part of your daily routine. Chapter 11, Your Brain is Your Bitch. This chapter focuses on the power of the mind and how we can train it to work in our favor. Sincero explains that the brain is a tool, and like any tool, it can be used to create or destroy. Many people let their thoughts control them, which leads to feelings of overwhelm, anxiety, and frustration. However, by learning to control your thoughts, you can take control of your life. Sincero offers practical tips for training your brain to focus on positive, empowering thoughts. This includes practicing gratitude, using affirmations, and visualizing your desired outcomes. She also emphasizes the importance of being aware of your self-talk and replacing negative thoughts with positive ones. The chapter highlights the idea that your thoughts create your reality. If you focus on scarcity, lack, and failure, that is what you will experience. But if you focus on abundance, success, and joy, you will attract more of those things into your life. Key concepts. Thought control, the ability to manage your thoughts and direct them in a positive direction. Self-talk, the internal dialogue that shapes your beliefs and actions. Positive thinking, focusing on positive thoughts to create a positive reality. Chapter 12, Lead with your crotch. Sincero encourages readers to take bold, decisive action in this chapter. She explains that many people are afraid to take risks because they fear failure or rejection. However, taking risks is essential for growth and success. Sincero uses the phrase "lead with your crotch" as a playful way of saying that you should act boldly and decisively, even when it feels uncomfortable. The chapter emphasizes the importance of stepping outside your comfort zone and taking action, even when you don't feel ready. Sincero argues that the more risks you take, the more confident and capable you become. She also explains that failure is an inevitable part of success and should be seen as a learning opportunity rather than a setback. Key concepts. Bold action, taking decisive action, even when it feels uncomfortable or risky. Comfort zone, the safe, familiar space where growth is limited. Failure as feedback, viewing failure as a learning opportunity rather than a setback. Chapter 13, Give and Let Give. Sincero explores the concept of giving and receiving in this chapter. She explains that many people struggle with receiving because they don't feel worthy of abundance or success. However, being open to receiving is just as important as giving. The author encourages readers to practice generosity, both in terms of giving to others and being open to receiving gifts, compliments, and opportunities. She explains that when you give freely and receive graciously, you align yourself with the flow of abundance. Sincero also discusses the concept of reciprocity in relationships. She explains that healthy relationships involve a balance of giving and receiving. If you are constantly giving without allowing yourself to receive, you may end up feeling depleted or resentful. Key concepts. Generosity, the act of giving freely without expectation of return. Receiving, the ability to accept gifts, compliments, and opportunities with grace. Reciprocity, the balance of giving and receiving in healthy relationships. Chapter 14, Gratitude, the gateway drug to awesomeness. In this chapter, Sincero emphasizes the transformative power of gratitude. She explains that gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, which raises your vibration and attracts more positive experiences. The author encourages readers to practice gratitude daily, even for the small things. By cultivating a mindset of gratitude, you can create a positive energy that helps you attract more of what you want. Sincero also discusses the role of gratitude in overcoming challenges. She explains that even in difficult situations, there is always something to be grateful for. By focusing on the positive aspects of your life, you can shift your mindset and create more opportunities for growth and success. Key concepts. Gratitude, the practice of focusing on the positive aspects of your life. Vibration, the energy you emit, which attracts similar energy back to you. Positive mindset, shifting your focus from scarcity to abundance through gratitude. Chapter 15, Forgive or Fester. This chapter is all about the power of forgiveness. Sincero explains that holding on to grudges and resentment only harms you, not the person you are angry with. She encourages readers to practice forgiveness, both for others and for themselves. Forgiveness is not about condoning bad behavior, it's about freeing yourself from the negative energy of the past. By letting go of anger and resentment, you create space for healing and growth. Sincero offers practical tips for practicing forgiveness, including writing a letter to the person you need to forgive, even if you don't send it, and practicing self-compassion. She also emphasizes the importance of forgiving yourself for past mistakes and letting go of guilt and shame. Key concepts. Forgiveness, the act of letting go of anger and resentment to free yourself from the past. Self-compassion, treating yourself with kindness and understanding, especially in the face of mistakes. Healing, the process of releasing negative emotions and creating space for growth. Part 4, How to Get Over Your BS. Already. Chapter 16, Loosen Your Bone, Wilma. In this chapter, Sincero encourages readers to relax and trust the process of life. She explains that many people try to control every aspect of their lives, which leads to stress and frustration. However, by loosening your grip and trusting in the flow of the universe, you allow things to unfold more naturally. Sincero emphasizes the importance of being flexible and open to change. She explains that life rarely goes according to plan, and the more you resist change, the more difficult things become. By embracing uncertainty and trusting that everything will work out, you can reduce stress and enjoy the journey. The chapter also touches on the importance of play and having fun. Sincero reminds readers that life is meant to be enjoyed, not just endured. She encourages them to make time for activities that bring them joy and to approach life with a sense of curiosity and adventure. Key concepts. Trust the process, letting go of the need to control everything and trusting that life will unfold as it should. Flexibility, being open to change and adapting to new circumstances. Play, making time for joy, fun, and adventure in your life. Chapter 17, It's so easy once you figure out it isn't hard. Sincero challenges the belief that success has to be difficult in this chapter. She explains that many people make life harder than it needs to be by focusing on obstacles and challenges. However, when you shift your mindset and focus on ease and flow, things can fall into place more naturally. The author encourages readers to let go of the belief that success requires struggle and hardship. She explains that when you align with your desires and take inspired action, things often become easier than you expect. Sincero also discusses the importance of letting go of resistance. She explains that resistance is often a sign that you are out of alignment with your desires. By releasing resistance and allowing things to flow, you can create more opportunities for success and joy. Key concepts. Ease and flow, the idea that success doesn't have to be hard and can come more easily when you are in alignment with your desires. Resistance, the internal or external forces that block you from achieving your goals. Letting go, releasing resistance and allowing things to unfold naturally. Chapter 18, Procrastination, Perfection, and a Polish Beer Garden. This chapter focuses on overcoming procrastination and perfectionism. Sincero explains that many people delay taking action because they are waiting for the perfect moment or fear making mistakes. However, perfectionism is just another form of procrastination. The author encourages readers to take action, even if it's imperfect. She explains that the key to success is to start, even if you don't have all the answers or resources. The more you take action, the more clarity and confidence you will gain. Sincero also emphasizes the importance of progress over perfection. She explains that perfectionism is often rooted in fear and can keep you stuck in a cycle of inaction. By focusing on progress, rather than perfection, you can move forward and create momentum toward your goals. Key concepts. Procrastination, the act of delaying action due to fear or resistance. Perfectionism, the unrealistic pursuit of flawlessness that often leads to inaction. Progress over perfection, focusing on taking action and making progress, rather than waiting for perfection. Chapter 19, Fear is for Suckers. Sincero dives into the topic of fear in this chapter. She explains that fear is a natural part of life, but it doesn't have to control you. Many people let fear stop them from pursuing their dreams, but Sincero encourages readers to face their fears head-on. The author offers practical tips for overcoming fear, including reframing fear as a sign of growth and using it as motivation to push forward. She explains that fear is often a sign that you are stepping outside your comfort zone and moving towards something greater. Sincero also discusses the importance of taking action in the face of fear. She explains that the more you confront your fears, the less power they have over you. By taking action, even when you're afraid, you build confidence and resilience. Key concepts. Fear, a natural emotion that often arises when stepping outside your comfort zone. Reframing fear, viewing fear as a sign of growth and using it as motivation to move forward. Taking action, confronting your fears by taking bold, decisive action. Chapter 20, Millions of Mirrors. This chapter revisits the concept of mirrors and how the people and situations in your life reflect your inner state. Sincero explains that when you encounter challenges or conflicts, it's often a sign that you need to do some inner work. The author encourages readers to see their relationships and experiences as opportunities for growth and self-reflection. By examining the patterns and dynamics in your relationships, you can gain insight into your own beliefs and behaviors. Sincero also emphasizes the importance of taking responsibility for your energy. She explains that you are the common denominator in all of your relationships, and the energy you bring into them has a direct impact on the outcomes. Key concepts. Mirrors, the people and situations in your life reflect your inner state and can serve as opportunities for growth. Self-reflection, examining your relationships and experiences to gain insight into your beliefs and behaviors. Responsibility, taking ownership of the energy you bring into your relationships and experiences. Chapter 21, The Almighty Decision. Sincero emphasizes the power of decision-making in this chapter. She explains that many people get stuck in indecision because they fear making the wrong choice. However, indecision is a form of self-sabotage that keeps you from moving forward. The author encourages readers to make bold, confident decisions and to trust that they can handle whatever comes their way. She explains that the act of making a decision sets powerful energy in motion and opens the door to new opportunities. Sincero also discusses the importance of trusting yourself. She explains that when you make decisions from a place of confidence and self-trust, you are more likely to attract positive outcomes. Key concepts. Decision-making, the act of making bold, confident choices that set energy in motion. Indecision, a form of self-sabotage that keeps you stuck in a cycle of inaction. Self-trust, the confidence in your ability to make decisions and handle the outcomes. Chapter 22, Money, Your New Best Friend. This chapter focuses on money and abundance. Sincero explains that many people have negative beliefs about money that hold them back from achieving financial success. She encourages readers to examine their beliefs about money and to adopt a mindset of abundance. The author offers practical tips for attracting more money into your life, including setting clear financial goals, practicing gratitude for the money you already have, and taking inspired action to increase your income. Sincero also discusses the importance of viewing money as a tool, rather than a source of stress or anxiety. She explains that money is neutral and can be used for good or ill, depending on how you approach it. By cultivating a positive relationship with money, you can attract more of it into your life. Key concepts. Money mindset, the beliefs and attitudes you hold about money and how they influence your financial success. Abundance, the belief that there is more than enough wealth and success to go around. Financial goals, setting clear intentions for your financial future and taking inspired action to achieve them. Chapter 23, Remember to Surrender. In this chapter, Sincero emphasizes the importance of surrender. She explains that many people struggle with the need to control every aspect of their lives, which leads to stress and frustration. However, surrendering doesn't mean giving up. It means trusting that the universe has your back and that everything will work out in your favor. The author encourages readers to release the need for control and to trust in the flow of life. She explains that when you surrender, you allow things to unfold naturally and create space for new opportunities. Sincero also discusses the importance of patience. She explains that surrendering requires patience and faith that things will work out in the right time and in the right way. Key concepts. Surrender, letting go of the need to control everything and trusting in the flow of life. Trust, believing that the universe has your back and that everything will work out in your favor. Patience, allowing things to unfold in their own time and trusting the process. Chapter 24, Doing versus Spewing. Sincero discusses the importance of taking action in this chapter. She explains that many people talk about their goals and dreams but never take the necessary steps to achieve them. She encourages readers to stop talking and start doing. The author explains that taking consistent action, even if it's small steps, is the key to achieving your goals. She emphasizes that the more action you take, the more momentum you create, and the closer you get to your desired outcomes. Sincero also discusses the importance of aligning your actions with your desires. She explains that when you take inspired action, rather than simply going through the motions, you are more likely to achieve success. Key concepts. Action, the key to achieving your goals and creating momentum toward your desired outcomes. Inspired action, taking action that is aligned with your desires and intentions. Momentum, the energy created by consistent action that propels you toward success. Chapter 25, Beam Me Up, Scotty. In this final chapter, Sincero discusses the importance of raising your energetic vibration. She explains that your energy affects everything in your life, from your relationships to your financial success. She encourages readers to focus on raising their vibration by practicing gratitude, self-love, and positive thinking. The author also emphasizes the importance of surrounding yourself with positive people and environments that support your growth. She explains that when you raise your vibration, you attract more positivity, success, and joy into your life. Sincero offers practical tips for raising your vibration, including practicing mindfulness, engaging in activities that bring you joy, and letting go of negative influences. Key concepts. Vibration, the energy you emit, which attracts similar energy in your relationships and experiences. Raising your vibration, focusing on positivity, self-love, and joy to attract more success and happiness into your life. Positive environment, surrounding yourself with people and situations that support your growth and well-being. Conclusion. You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero is a powerful and motivational guide to living an extraordinary life. Through humor, personal stories, and practical advice, Sincero encourages readers to embrace their inner strength, overcome their fears, and create the life they desire. The book covers a wide range of topics, from mindset and self-love to money and success, all with the goal of helping readers tap into their full potential. Sincero's message is clear: you have the power to create the life you want, but it requires taking bold action, trusting the process, and cultivating a positive mindset. Whether you're looking to improve your finances, relationships, or personal fulfillment, You Are a Badass offers valuable insights and tools to help you achieve your goals. By following Sincero's advice, you can start living more confidently, embracing your potential, and manifesting your dreams. The key is to believe in yourself, take consistent action, and trust that the universe has your back.